Hey guys, and welcome back to another Random Distractions gameplay experience of Batman: The Enemy Within. And in the last one, Agent Avesta and Bruce Wayne went back to the lair, and we were trying to see if we can get to Harley, but it looks like somebody else made it there, the agency, and they got Riddler's blood, and they left poor John up in the office. I think Harley hit him and everything, but I think we're still going to be able to get his help on figuring out where she's at. But first, I think we're heading back to the manor. Wayne Manor, 10:22 p.m. Some good breaks.
Al, you there? I'm back. I'm taking over at the computer.
This isn't good because Waller knows that he's Batman. Oh no.
Al! Oh God, no. No. Please. Please don't. Al. Al, can you hear me? Alfred?
What's the matter? Thomas, let's chat. Now's the time.
No, Al, it's me. It's Bruce.
Yes, what would Master Bruce think about what you've done? He and the Cobblepot boy are playmates.
Please wake up.
Bruce, where am I?
Easy. You're in the cave. Take your time, think back, and tell me exactly what happened.
No, it was nothing. I was working and I felt dizzy for a moment. I must have been more exhausted than I realized. And well, basically that's all there is to it.
First it's your hand shaking, and now you're passing out. We can't keep ignoring this. You need to be looked at before it gets worse.
Oh, Ted.
Hey, careful.
Thank you, Bruce. I'll just catch my breath. Just give me a moment, please. It's all nonsense.
What is?
Freeze's magic cure-all. It doesn't work as intended. Take a look.
Yeah, oh well. I guess I could try to... Let's see, I think I've read most of these. Let's see, Inner Stockton, Gazette, What's the Agency, Complot Prisoner, Hero, I was wrong, Bizarre Riddler launches terrorist attack, Agency, Enterprises resolved, oh wait, Wayne Biotech and Trigen merger rumored. That one I do remember. Agency calls Wayne Enterprises investigation resolved. I don't think I've read that one. No, but I've read that one, so maybe I did. Okay. And it said something about the codex being updated for Riddler, I think. Take a quick look at that. Oh, actually, a lot of them. Let's see. One time there, she briefly dated my old friend. We had a romantic relationship while she was in Gotham at least. Shortly before I took down Lady Garcom, Selina left town for good. I still miss her even after a year of absence. I hope that when we see each other again, if we see each other again, we can pick up where we left off. Dr. Harleen Quinzel. What John says is correct about the amount of influence she wields in this pact. I'm going to have to impress her if I want to infiltrate the group. Exactly how I do that, well, that's going to be a little trickier. Let's see, Mr. Freeze, Dr. Victor Freeze, aka Mr. Freeze. Once an upstanding scientist, Freeze turned to a life of crime in order to fund his own research into curing the disease that's killing his wife, Nora. In the meantime, Nora lives in suspended animation in a freeze chamber of his own invention. Knowing his weakness for his wife is something to keep in mind for later. I can use this to my advantage if I ever find myself in a tight spot and need Freeze's help, or need to stop him. Bane is an escaped convict of Santa Prisca prison, one of Riddler's crew. He is involved in some kind of a plot against the city. I was confronted by him at the arsenal, and just when I thought I had gotten the best of him, he injected himself with some kind of substance that increased his strength and stamina by an alarming amount. This was what enabled him and his men to defeat me and make off with the GCPD's weapons and APCs. A formidable enemy even without enhancements, he's nearly unstoppable when he's taken it. I'm going to have to find some way of parting him from his strength-boosting substance if I want a chance at taking him down. Harvey Bullock. I crossed paths with Harvey Bullock when Catwoman John and I were infiltrating the Riddler's old workshop. Couldn't tell if he was there to guard the spot or was in the wrong place at the wrong time. John was ready to knock him out with a crowbar, and I had to make a quick decision of how to handle the situation between injuring Bullock or corrupting him. Detective Harvey Bullock has worked alongside Commissioner Gordon for years, but his attitude has kept him from rising in the ranks. Still, he's one of the few good cops still in Gotham. This is abandoned subway station, Gotham Underground. Nothing there. And this one's Sanctus. There was some truth in the Riddler's claim that the agency made him. Riddler used to work for Sanctus, and during that time became infected with the virus. Unlike previous test subjects, though, Riddler didn't die a horrible death. Somehow, he survived. He became stronger. Sanctus went underground after the agency tried to shut them down, but even with their continued research, Sanctus never discovered the potential healing properties of the virus. That was Riddler's secret and his curse. Sanctus, from what I've been able to piece together, is an unauthorized offshoot of the agency that developed the deadly supervirus and biochemical weapon known as Project Lotus. Sanctus used to be science division of the shadowy government group until Amanda Waller took over, discovered their unethical methods, and shut them down. However, they seem to have regrouped and continued their research in secret and out of the hands of the law. This one is the Bodhi Spa, a massage parlor by all appearances. Bodhi Spa is actually a front for Sanctus, an illegal offshoot of the agency. According to what I uncovered from Riddler's encrypted laptop, this is the same location where Project Lotus, a deadly virus and biochemical weapon, was developed and tested on human subjects. This is sure to be the site the Pact will raid. While it may house scientists lacking a moral code beneath its foundation, above ground it is frequented by innocent clients and masseurs. If I don't stop them, the Pact is liable to kill everyone they find within, regardless of who's guilty and who's innocent. Which they unfortunately did. So, let's see. Well, I thought that it said that the codex was updated on the Riddler. According to the agency's profile on here, Riddler's got a genius IQ level. No, I've already seen that. Okay.
The bioscan of Riddler's body, I used the analysis you sent me to simulate its interaction with the virus. And the Bat computer promptly found holes in Freeze's calculations.
Interesting.
Lotus. Megavirus. Only one known survivor. Riddler. Freeze thinks his blood is now a key to unlocking Lotus's true potential. It appears that Lotus can be synthesized into a restorative agent for the human body. A remarkable one.
Well, Freeze got that part right, but
as soon as Lotus repairs any physical problems, it causes irreparable damage to the subject's brain chemistry.
insane.
It's what Riddler meant when he said, "I wasn't always like this."
All of these people, all of them trying to kill each other, for something that will make them as deranged as he was in the end. We all should know by now that miracles come with a cost. Lotus is nothing more than a poison.
It's only because they think they've found
Eden.
a way to cure all of their problems.
Men rarely share their prosperity, even if it brings them ruin. The fools.
Run the simulation again, then forward the readings to Special Agent Imana Vesta.
I already ran it several times myself. I wanted to be thorough. Silly notion, I know. My problems are purely psychological. My real cure is a very long vacation. Somewhere far away from Gotham. A place where the sun actually comes to visit.
Then let's get you to a nice beach, huh? Or wherever you want to go.
Ooh, the possibilities. That'll take some thinking.
Avesta.
I read your report. The serum makes the whole thing beyond dangerous.
Did you find out where Waller's keeping Riddler's blood?
Yeah. She's got the area on lockdown, but I think I can get myself in. And then I'm taking these things off the table. Permanently.
Just hold on. Let me find a way to help.
You've got to be around in case John finds Harley. And this needs to be done quickly. I won't let Waller turn the agency back into something like Sanctus, Bruce. The vials have to go.
Good luck. Let's get you somewhere more comfortable.
Oh, Bruce. Tiffany's up there. She's probably wondering where I hurried off to.
Sorry, Alfred. We can't risk you falling again.
Very well. Oh, we mustn't keep Tiffany worrying any longer. She's done quite enough of that the past few days.
Ready?
I'm afraid that's all we do. Worry the ones closest to us.
Okay, yes, thank you. The doctor's on her way. How are you feeling?
Well, better. A little more rest and some tea, and I'll be as good as new.
Make that a lot more rest, Alfred. You're hurt.
The only thing hurt is my pride, which, sadly, even the doctor won't be able to fix.
You can put up a strong front, but I'm not leaving your side until the doctor arrives. Got it?
Understood.
Be straight with me. When you told me Alfred wasn't doing well, is this what you were talking about?
I hoped that would remain discreet.
This is not something you hide, Al.
How worried should I be? You don't...
I'll let Alfred tell you himself.
I told you, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's just... There's a lot more to worry about right now than me.
So, Bruce, after our little talk at your office, I had an idea. There's something I want to show you. So, I've been working on this in my spare time. I know you said I needed to train, but...
Her own suit.
About a tactical suit, in case I'm ever needed in the field. Para-aramid synthetic lining.
Press Handy to look at Tiffany's gear.
Full spectrum, full surround heads-up display. I should be able to get the mesh fabricated in no time. I'm getting ahead of myself. The last thing you want is me out there on the rooftops with you. This wasn't all just about me. You've been going up against some heavy opposition, Bruce. More than usual. Alfred told me how Bane nearly killed you.
Discreet.
How does that do this?
Weapon.
Let me read you the specs.
Batman doesn't use guns, Tiffany.
You mean at all? I guess I've never seen you use one.
I don't use a gun because Batman doesn't kill.
Okay, I get it. Still, criminals are always trying to kill Batman. Are you telling me you've never once considered a gun? just to even the odds. It's a no-brainer.
I don't let myself think about it. Once I go down that path,
You don't need to say anything else. Listen, I should have thought it through more. I just got so caught up in the design, I have a lot left to learn.
No, don't be so hard on yourself.
Found Harley. Oh. The old Bonus Bros Carnival, outskirts of town. Better hurry.
I have to go.
We'll be waiting right here.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and stop it right there, guys. So, yeah, poor Al, not doing very well, and glad that we're getting him looked at. And then Tiffany, of course, is really getting into it. And so that was interesting that they gave us the option of possibly wanting to get a gun. But, yeah, Batman just doesn't do that. At least that's how I'm going to go with it. But, yeah, so, and that is interesting about the blood of too, of course, that, yes, it can cure it, but then it makes you go crazy. So I do wonder what the Riddler was like before that. Catwoman mentioned that he was a lot nicer of a guy in the past, so that's also kind of interesting thing. So I'll go ahead and stop it here, guys, and we'll see what happens in the next one when we get to, or go to see Harley. Until then, I would definitely appreciate a like on the video, of course, and make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when the next one drops. And until then, I hope you have a good one.